sitting today. So in a nice sitting position. We'll be sat for a while. If you think a chair is the best place for you, then please be in a chair. It's important that you're comfortable. And if a chair is better, then please do. So we want the spine nice and long and just settling into the pose. So letting the body rest. And just a quick scan of the body to see where there's any tension. And where there is any tension, just release it if you can. So starting from the feet, the shins and the calves, the knees, the thighs, hips and the buttocks, abdomen, chest, shoulders, the hands, the arms, back to the shoulders again. So if you want, we can just all bring our shoulders up to the ears and back and down. And then reverse the direction. So shoulders forward, up, and back and round. So now just imagining your head straight and the chin parallel to the floor. The back is nice and straight, so elongate the spine, unstack the spine, open the chest, and then you can bring the thumb, the fingers in chin mudra with the thumb and the forefinger to touch, the remaining three fingers taut, and spread a bit of room between them, and on both knees. And resting here. And now mentally just scan your body without opening your eyes to see whether your body is nice and straight. And if there is any tension, let it go. So we will imagine the base of the body where the feet are. We will imagine that as the base of a triangle. And then the top of the head as the tip of the triangle. So we will imagine a large triangle today from like the legs up to the head. So if you're sitting, you can just imagine from your feet and a large triangle up to your head as well. So sometimes we do it in the nostril, but today we're just going to do a big triangle. So inhale, imagine the big triangle at the base of the body. And then bringing air in, and then exhale, visualizing the sides of the triangle. So inhaling, imagine the large shape of the triangle from the base of the triangle to the top above the head, and then exhale. So just visualizing that shape. You can give a color to your triangle if you like, just whatever works for you. And next time your attention goes to the point above the head, just slightly drop it into the point between the eyebrows. And we will start with 3 Oms and the opening prayers as we normally do. Sahaviryam karavavahay tejasvinavaditamastu ma vidvishavahay. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So with a few blinks, slowly open the eyes. And we'll get started with a small breathing activity today. And so it's just a really gentle breathing activity, and it's using the stare breath. So you would have done this with me, so you can see here on the screen. So we're going to go up on the steps. We inhale 1, and then we hold the breath just temporarily, and then we go again, another breath in, and then another breath in, and we reach the top, and then we exhale like as if we're coming down the slide, just smoothly. So we're just going to do that a few times. So I'll keep this here for a bit. So when you're ready, inhale 1, inhale, keep on inhaling, and inhaling 3, and then exhaling smoothly. So try not to force anything, obviously, and carry on a few more breaths. So inhale 1, inhale a little bit more, and then a little bit more. So now you might have filled the whole of the front of the body, and then slowly exhale. So 2 more. Inhale, stop. Inhale, stop. Inhale, stop. We reach the top of and then exhale smoothly. So 2 more in your own times. So we're just trying to control the inhalation here. And then make the exhalation as long as possible. So 1 last time. And now we're going to do the opposite of what we were doing. So now we will be inhaling smoothly, and then we'll exhale a little bit, and then exhale a little bit, and then exhale everything. So imagine you're going up the slide. Don't ask me how you do that, but you just do. So it's not intuitive to go up the slide, but all I mean is that we inhale slowly, smoothly. And once we reach the top, we exhale 1, and then exhale a little bit more, and then exhale a little bit more. So, okay, so when you're ready, so inhale smoothly, and then exhale 1, exhale 2, exhale 3. 2 more in your own time. And then relax once you've done a few more. So another 2 breaths, and when you've done that, just relax and breathe normally. So in yoga, what we try to do is we try and change our breath as it helps to induce relaxation in the body. Okay, so now we're going to get ready for some eye exercises. So bring your right thumb in front, in the middle, eye level. So now we're just going to be, I'll just demonstrate first. So we'll keep looking front all the time, and we'll be moving the thumb to the right up to where you can see. So you keep moving the thumb. So you're not turning your head, you're just looking to wherever you can see, and then coming back, following that eye. So we'll do that a few more times. So bringing your right arm up, relax the shoulder, looking at your thumb. So inhaling to the side, or just breathe normally, sorry. And then looking the side, fixing your thumb without turning the neck. And then coming back, following that thumb. One more time to the right. It's very tempting to turn the neck. Resist that temptation. Relax the shoulders. And then coming back to the center. So now we bring the left hand up. So looking at the left thumb, moving the thumb to the right, to the left slowly. Make sure the shoulder is nice and relaxed, and looking at that thumb. Following the thumb. And then coming back to the center. Two more. And when you've done your two more, relaxing the hands. And then we're going to do a neck and an arm and a neck and a shoulder exercise at the same time. So if you want to interlace your fingers, bringing your arms behind your head. So I will just demonstrate. So we will inhale. Well, we will start with the elbows together. We will inhale the head back, opening the chest, and then we will exhale. We will bring the elbows together and the head down. And then you can choose how much pressure or not you want to put on the head for your neck. So we will start with the elbows together. Inhale, opening the elbows to the side, opening the chest, bring the head down, back a little bit. And then exhale, shoulders together, elbows together, head down, feeling the stretch in the neck. So inhale, opening arms to the side, looking back a little bit, not too much, or feeling that openness in the body. And then exhaling, coming back forward. So three more in your own time. So inhale, the elbows go to the side. Exhale, the head goes down. One more. Okay, and now relax the arms once you've done 5, so you do your own counting. And we'll do one more exercise for the shoulders. So bringing the arms out. So if the arms out is too painful, then you can bring the hands on the shoulders. So arms out, relax the shoulders down, and then draw little circles with your hands. So go one direction slowly, 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 slowly. So inhale, going up the circle, exhale, coming down. So really going very slow. The slower you go, the better the exercise is for you. So you might feel this gets intense quite quickly, but keep relaxing the shoulders. And now reverse direction. So draw your circle anti-clock the other direction to what you were going before. So if you need to take a break, take a break. So and then relax the shoulders. And now we'll just do a few shoulder rolls. So bring the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. So shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Two more. Forward, up, back, and down. Forward first, up, back, and down. So now we reverse, back, up, forward, and down. So we go back first, opening the chest, up, shoulders up, forward, and then down. Back, up, forward, and down. And one last time. Okay, right. So now we're going to come up slowly into standing. So we're going to do a little bit of a standing series before we come back down. So coming up, sorry. And just a few really, so the idea here is to keep your focus in your body. So they're not particularly very challenging physically exercise, but it's for the mind. And it is trying to be present with every breath. So that's what we're trying to achieve. So I'll quickly demonstrate. So we will have our fingers interlaced. So we will inhale forward and then back, and then we will go 45 degrees and then back and then up. And then when we go up, we'll go on the tip of the toes and then we'll come back here. So I will talk you through all this, but I just wanted to show it. So now we all making sure your hip distance apart. To know your hip distance, you bring your heel to the inside of the arch and then rotate your foot. So that gives you what hip distance is. So interlacing the fingers at the chest, and then inhale, the arms go up, forward, and then back here. So a few more. So inhale, forward, just a shoulder distance, a shoulder height, and then back to the chest. So one more. For those who are very comfortable, you can close your eyes and visualize the movement. And now we're going to go 45 degrees up. Relax the shoulders. So inhale, up, feel the stretch in the body, and then coming down. One more. Using the breath with the movement. And then we now go up for the last one. So with the last one, if you just want to do it without coming up on the tip of your toes, you can do that. But so now inhale, coming up, all the way up, and then come on the tip of your toes, and then slowly coming down. Just bring the hands back to the chest. So inhale, up, as far up as you like, come on the tip of your toes or wherever is comfortable, and then coming down slowly. So two more. If you don't want to go on the tip of your toes, that's fine. With this exercise, just focus on a point. It will help you with your balance. So focus on a point in front of you. And once you get up to here, and relax the arms. Okay, so now we're going to do a few kind of flowy movement. And so if you want to take it easy, if you are on a chair, then you might want to just see how you can adapt this. So just really slow flow. So inhale, bring the palms together. And now inhale up. You can be in cactus arms if you like, a little bit of a back bend. And then bring your hands to face, your palms to face your face. So just you can see your palms. And then with an exhalation coming down, bending the knees, let the head hang, coming down all the way. Let the arms hang. And then bring the back of the hands to meet. And then with an inhalation coming, drawing a line in the midpoint of the body and back to the center. So we'll do that a few more times. So inhale, you can either bring the arms up or in cactus, wherever you like. And then bring the palms to face you. And then coming down, let the body go down all the way. Release here. Back of the hands, coming up and release. So back to the center. So now we're going to do the same one more time. So we'll inhale coming up in whatever way you like. So bring the palms to face you. Exhale coming down. If coordinating the breath is not working for you, just breathe normally. Bringing the back of the hands to meet, and then drawing a line in the middle of the body and coming up, and hands back to the center. So now we're going to do the same, but we're going to add a bit of a side bend. So we're going to come up, and then we're going to go to the side with an exhalation. Inhale, center, exhale, side. Inhale, center. Turn your hands to face you. Exhale, coming down. Back of the hands to meet and coming up. So we'll do that 2 more times. So inhale, up. Exhale to the side. Inhale, up. Exhale to the side. Inhale, up. Turn the hands. Exhale, coming down. Back of the hands to meet. Inhale, coming up. So 1 more time. Inhale, up. Exhale, one side, making sure you're not turning. It's just a little bit of a side bend. Exhale, other side. Inhale, back. Look at your hands coming down. Back of the hands to meet. Tracing a line and coming into prayer. Okay, so once you've done that, just taking a moment, and we will all do one just mentally. So we will not be doing the pose, we will just visualize the pose. So you just stay with your hands in prayer now. So inhale, imagine your arms going up. Exhale to one side. Inhale to the center. Exhale, other side. Inhale to the center. Turn your arms to face you. Exhale, going all the way down. Inhale, back of the hands together. Inhaling your way up into prayer. And take a moment here. So we're also trying to train the mind, making the mind a bit still, trying to focus on the poses and keeping our attention in our body. Using our body to get a nice stretch, but also to focus the mind. And then bring your arms back to the side. Okay, so now we're going to do the one sun salutation for those of you who want to do the sun salutation. If you don't want to, you can relax. Okay, so inhale, exhale, your palms together at the heart center. So now inhale, coming up, back bend. Exhale, coming down with your hands on either side of the feet. Let the head hang. Inhale, the right leg back, Right knee on the floor, tip of your fingers looking up. So if you've not done this before, you might want to watch. So now coming into all fours, so you can just stay here in all fours. And otherwise, we're going to go into the plank. So one leg back, looking into the floor, lifting the other knee, bringing the shoulders back, and looking just ahead of the mat. Slowly bring the knees down. And if this is too much for you, you can go into the child pose already. Otherwise, bring the chest down, the forehead down, buttocks hover in the air. Slide the body into one straight line. Inhale up into baby cobra, looking in the direction of the ceiling. Coming down. Then coming into inverted V. And let the head hang. So taking a few moments here and pedaling the legs, so bending one knee at a time. So the next bit that we want is the right foot in between the hands. So to do that, we bring the left knee on the floor and then bringing the right foot in between the hands. Come on the tip of the fingers. And then we bring the back foot to meet the front foot, bending the knees, flattening the back of the arms back, coming up, back bend, and then hands in prayer and hands by your side. So we'll go one more time. And if this is a bit too much, so you can just rest in between and don't do the bit where we go into cobra pose. So inhale, exhale, palms together. Inhale, up, back bend. Exhale, down, hands by your feet. Inhale, left leg back, left knee on the floor, looking up. Transition into the plank pose, so we all go knees down. And then one leg back, the other, shoulders away. And then knees down, uncurl the toes, chest down, forehead down, elbows in. Slide the body into one straight line. Coming up again into baby cobra. Exhale into downward dog. So this time we're just going to come into the next pose straight away, which is bringing the left hand in between the hands, in between the feet, sorry. So bring the right knee down, left foot in between the hands, and come on the tip of your fingers. The left knee is directly above the left heel. Bring the back foot to meet the front foot. Straighten the back. Coming up with a nice back, flat back, back bend, and hands in prayer and arms by your side. Okay, so now take a moment here, and then we will go down and we will take a few relaxing breaths. So lying down on the floor. So coming into the Shavasana position, taking your time, there's no rush, with your palms facing up. So the back of the body relaxing. Really, the palms facing up, letting the body sink into the floor. Let the feet flop to the side. So really taking a moment here to let go any fatigue, any tension. And if this is not very comfortable for you now, you can bend your knees, or you could even have something underneath your head if you like, Just make the pose work for you. So in the Shavasana position, making sure that you are exhaling for twice as long as the inhalation. So just inhaling and exhaling. So it's inhaling for a count of 2 or 3 and exhaling for a count of 4. So carrying on like so. Okay, so now we're going to do one side stretch lying down. So if you need to watch, you can watch, but I'll try and, so keeping your upper body in one straight line, just walking your both feet to the right. So just both feet. And then bringing your arms behind you, interlace and overhead. And then walking the hands as well to the right. So so this is the in the shape of a banana. So some people call it banana asana. And if you feel like, you can cross your left foot on top of the right. So just lifting your left foot and just hooking it over your right if you want that. Otherwise, just keep both on the floor. So you're going to feel a really nice stretch from the left-hand side and taking a few breaths. And with every exhalation, trying to let go a little bit of any tension. So inhaling and then exhaling, letting go. So if this is not working for you, you can just try and try and adjust the pose a little bit. If this is too strong, then back out of the pose. So maybe you don't want your arms too much to the right or your feet not too much to the right. So close your eyes here and concentrating on the breath. On the exhalation, direct the breath to the point where you can feel the stretch. 2 more. And then slowly coming back to the center, feet to the center, arms to the center. And now you would have guessed that we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So this time we can bring both legs to the left. So making sure your hips are not moving as well. So your hips are fairly square. And then if you want, you can hook one foot, the right foot on top, or you don't have to. And then bringing both arms that are still behind your head towards the left. So now you'll feel a nice stretch onto the right hand side. So this stretch might feel very different. And if there is a bit of pressure on your lower back, you might need to bring your arms a little bit in or uncross your legs if you've got them crossed. So just see somewhere where it is nice for your body. A little challenging, but not painful. So staying with the breath. And with every exhalation, trying to direct the breath to where there is a little bit of tension. Then one more before releasing. So first we release the arms and the legs, walking back to the center. And when we're here, we bring both knees to the chest for a moment. So just go side to side, slowly feeling that lower back of the body. So just feeling that stretch. So now keep the right knee bent, your right hand on the right knee, outstretch the left knee. So now we're going to do hip circles by making a circle with the knee. So just going one direction so that your left foot is engaged, so making sure that it's not gone to the side. If you need to bend that left knee, that's okay. So just release, bringing a bit of movement to the hips here, releasing the hips. So once, one direction, one more. And then when you're ready, going the opposite direction to what you were going with making that circle with your knee. So it could be that this is not moving very much for you, or it could be that it's moving a little bit. So just the idea is just to bring a bit of movement there in whatever way you can. And then relax, bringing that right foot onto the floor, bending the knee. And then here we're just going to go for a twist. So we're going to do a twist to the left. So bringing, so you can, if you like, bringing the right foot to the outside of the left knee, and then turning to the left and outstretching the right arm, and feel a nice stretch here. So twist. If you need to bend the left knee, bend the left knee. Do whatever feels right for your body. Making sure there's not too much pressure in your left hand. And your right arm is outstretched and you're looking in the direction of the right arm. And if these poses feel good for you, then keep your eyes closed. Otherwise, if you need to keep your eyes open, if it doesn't feel good to have the eyes closed, then of course, please don't. Two more. And then coming back to the center. And we're going to do the same hip stretch, hip circles to the left side. So you can either outstretch the right leg and keeping the right foot engaged. So make sure it doesn't go to one side. There might be a tendency in some of us for the foot to go towards the right or the left. So just keep it engaged there. Left hand on the left knee and draw circles with the left knee. So once you've started drawing circles, make a mental note in which direction you're going. So this might feel good for some people, it might feel not so good. So just see how it is. And one side might feel very different to the other side. And now reverse the direction of that circle with the knee. And then one more. When you've finished bending that left knee, and then grabbing the left knee with your right hand, and then bringing the left knee towards the floor on the right, outstretching your left arm, look in the direction of the left arm. So if you can keep both shoulders on the floor, do so. So taking the out breath to try and let go of tension. Where is the breath? Where is the mind? Two more breaths. And then slowly coming back to the center. And we will do here one more exercise with the hips. So if you want to bring your right foot by bending the right knee, keeping your left foot on the floor, and then taking your right leg up, and then bringing the right knee to the outside of, the right foot to the outside of the left knee. Sorry, I'm not doing that very well. So just crossing the leg. If you just want to have a peep, you will see what I'm on about. And then in this position, lifting the left leg up and then bringing it towards the body. If this feels good for you, you can interlace the fingers and grab and hold your shins if that feels good. Otherwise, you can just be here in this pose and enjoying the pose. So the idea is to bring the right knee away from you so you can really feel that stretch in the hips. And wherever you are, breathe normally. And with the out breath, let go. And making sure your neck is nice and straight. If you need a little something underneath your neck, that's fine. And then bringing the left foot back on the floor and the other right foot back on the floor. So for a moment, just outstretch the legs and feel the difference in the legs, the difference in the hips on the right and the left. And now we're going to do the same thing. So bend the right leg, bringing the right knee on the floor, bringing the left foot to the outside of the right knee, and then bringing that left knee away from you. So you can just stay here, or if you want it a little bit more, you can lift that right foot off the floor, and you're bringing that left knee a bit more towards you. If you've got space and flexibility, so you can interlace your hands on the shin, and then bring that left thigh a little bit closer to the body. It has a similar sensation to when we do lying down pigeon, but we do it on the back, this one. Again, one side of the body might feel very different to the other side of the body. And then bringing that right foot on the floor. And we're going to do one more, or maybe no, maybe we'll flip on the back now. So coming onto your abdomen, so lying down on your abdomen, we're going to do a little bit of a back series. So you can rest one chin on the floor, or you can make a pillow with your hands and rest your hands rest your head on the hands, and then your big toes to touch, your heels falling to the side. So taking a moment here. And now we're going to do a bit of a back bend series. So if you want to bring your hands in cactus arms, bringing the forehead on the floor. So I will have mine up only because if I have mine down, you won't be able to hear me. So, so imagine that I have my forehead on the floor, so you don't need to see, you just need to listen. So bringing the legs mat width, so your legs are not together and your legs are mat width. And the arms are in cactus arms, so which means that they're bent at the elbows. So now inhale, both arms up, just the arms, the forehead stays on the floor. And coming down, 2 more, both arms up. And one last time. And down. And now we're going to try just one arm up. So lift your right arm up without putting any pressure on the left. And then down. Lift your left arm up without putting any pressure on the right. Again, right arm up, no pressure on the left. And relax. Now we just want to lift one leg up, so just one leg up, so the both arms stay on the floor, the forehead is on the floor, just one leg up. It might not go very far at all, and that's fine. And then down. The other leg up without pressing in the other side, on the opposite side. So we'll inhale the right leg up without pressing on the left side. And then down. Again, left leg up without pressing on the right. When we do that, we strengthen the back. And then down. And now we bring just both legs up. And breathe. And bring both legs down. And take a breath if you need to, take a rest if you need to. But now we're going to lift everything up, including the forehead. So inhale, lifting both arms up, both legs up, the forehead off the floor, but still looking onto the floor, and the back of the neck is straight. So, and down. So 2 more. Inhale, lifting both arms, both legs, looking down. And back down. And now inhale, coming up. And now we'll breathe normally. So we're going to hold the position for as long as our body allows us to. If it gets painful, of course, come out. Don't wait for it to be painful. And then bring the head down and the forehead down, and then just relax on the floor. So you can bring your big toes to touch, your heels to the side, and relax. So normally the back bends, get our heart rate to go up a little bit, and that's okay. To bring our heart rate back to normal promptly, we elongate the exhalation. So we inhale for a count of 2. We exhale for a count of 3 or 4. And now we're going to do a bit of an advanced back bend. So if you want to rest for this one and carry on resting, that's fine. Or you can do the half bow. So the half bow means the one arm forward, bending the right leg, holding the right foot, and then coming up like so. So that's the half bow, if that feels good. Otherwise, we're going to go for the full bow, which is bending both knees. If you can, holding both feet. If you can't get to the feet, you can just hold your trouser if you've got trousers, and then coming up and then down. So 2 more. Inhale up and then down. And then one last time, inhaling up. So coming, you can come a little bit more on your back. So a little bit more your back and then breathe in this position and then coming out. And now we all go up into child pose. So we're all now resting in child pose. So with child pose means your buttocks in the direction of the heels, and then bringing the hands forward. You can rest your chin in a tripod, or you can rest your head down on the floor. You can make a few fists and rest the head on there. You can have your knees together or your knees apart. So your favorite position of the child pose. And now coming up slowly. And we're going to do just a quick series on the knees. So we're just going to go and do tiger pose. So on your knees now. And so we will inhale, we'll bend the right knee. And then we'll exhale, we'll bring that knee to the nose. So a few more times. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to nose. 2 more. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, knee to nose. So you can choose where you want your hands to be, either just shoulder or a little bit further. And knee to nose. And relax. So now we're just going to do one more. So the other side first. So inhale, left. And then exhale, knee to nose. Rounding the upper back. And then relax. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to do one more for the hip here. So in this position, again, you can choose, so the knees are directly underneath the hips and the hands are either underneath the shoulders or one hand distance forward. So now lifting the right knee and make circles with that knee. So without going too much to the left side. So your weight is still on both hands. So, and then in the opposite direction. So you can choose how big you want your circle to be. But everything else in the body stays still. It's just that hip that's moving. So you're now doing opposite direction, and then relax. And the last, and the opposite side. So now lifting the left knee and then making a circle with our left knee. So just making a note of which way that circle is going. And then reversing the circle. So you can choose whether you want a small circle or a big circle, and relax. Okay, so we're gonna come into sitting for a moment before we relax. So our hands in Chin Mudra, thumb and forefinger to touch. So we're now going to do just a 3-part breath. So here, making sure your body is nice and straight. And we will breathe into the abdomen. So we will do abdominal breath. So inhaling, abdomen goes out. Exhaling, abdomen goes in. So exaggerating the movement slightly in the abdomen. Imagining a balloon in the belly. And then exhaling, the abdomen goes down. Two more. So opening the chest, shoulders down. If you're more comfortable in a chair, please go ahead. And now we close these 3 remaining fingers. So the thumb and the index finger are touching still. And then we close these 3 remaining fingers. So now we might notice that the breath goes into the chest area. So we take a few breaths in this area. So feeling the chest breath or the diaphragmatic breath. So with the chest breath, there is a sensation that the ribs are going to the sides, and they are. It's the diaphragm that moves that way. It expands, and you can feel that movement. So by closing those 3 fingers, it makes quite a bit of difference to the body, and it automatically channels the breath to that area, from the abdomen to the chest. So feeling that movement, that expansion to the side and back in. 2 more. Breathing normally through the nose and noiselessly. And now we're going to change the position of the hands. So make a fist with your hands. So bring your thumb in the palm of your hand, and then wrap the remaining fingers around and bring the hands on your knees. So now just breathing. You might find that the breath has now moved. So chin parallel to the floor, low upper back relaxed. So now we might be feeling the breath in the shoulder area, so upper chest area. So this is called the shoulder breath or the clavicular breath. You can bring the palms down as well. Sorry, I forgot to say that. And now we're going to do the last bit of this, which is keeping your hands in a fist. And then find your hip bones there and bring your hands to your hip bones. So your chest opens, your upper body naturally opens. And now we're going to breathe for the full yogic breath. So we'll breathe into the abdomen first, and then the chest, and then the clavicle, and then exhale, clavicle down, chest down, and belly down. So inhale. And exhale. 2 more. So inhaling into the abdomen, the chest, and the clavicle. Exhaling, clavicle down, chest down, and abdomen down. So 2 more in this way. And then slowly release the hands from the mudra and make your way down for your final relaxation. So making yourself comfortable. And we're going to go into our final relaxation. So taking your time, no rush, making sure you're warm. And we're now in, so whatever position that works well for you, you go ahead. If you need your legs up, if you need your knees bent, whatever. And then your palms are facing up. And the back of the neck is nice and relaxed on the floor. And lying down in the corpse pose. So spending a few moments adjusting and correcting the posture to ensure you're perfectly comfortable. You will not need to move again for the duration of the practice. And now, as you inhale, breathing in oxygen and exhaling, letting go of any tension, mental, physical, and emotional. Closing your eyes. And now, if you have a resolve, repeat your resolve 3 times to yourself. So resolve is a short statement of something that you're currently working on. So repeating it 3 times to yourself. It is a short statement in the present tense, and it's a positive statement. Now feel the contact between the body and the floor. Become aware of the feeling of contact between the body and the floor. Feel the contact between the floor and the left heel, right heel, the left leg, the right leg, the left buttock, the right buttock, parts of the back, the left shoulder blade, the right shoulder blade, the left hand, the right hand, the left arm, the right arm, the back of the head, and feel again the contact between the whole body and the floor. Feel the contact between the whole body and the floor. Now become aware of the body becoming very soft and heavy, sinking into the floor. Feel your leg becoming, your right leg becoming soft and heavy, sinking into the floor. Repeat this feeling with the left leg. Feel the heaviness of the whole leg and feel it sinking into the floor. Feel the hips, pelvis and buttocks, lower back and abdomen becoming soft and heavy, sinking into the floor. Repeat this feeling of heaviness, softness, and sinking with the right arm and the left arm. Feel your shoulders and shoulder blades becoming soft and heavy and sinking into the floor. Feel your neck becoming soft and heavy, sinking into the floor. Feel your head becoming soft and sinking into the floor. Feel your face and let go of expression. Become soft and heavy and sink into the floor. Feel your eyeballs and the muscles around them become soft and heavy, sinking into the skull. Feel your jaw become soft and heavy and sink into the floor, with your mouth staying gently closed, the lips completely relaxed. Feel your brain becoming soft and heavy and sinking into the floor. Spend a few moments going through this cycle of feeling your body sinking into the floor. If you feel any tension, let go of that tension. Tell yourself that even if you wanted to get up, you could not, as your muscles have become so soft and heavy. Feel the pull of gravity on your body, holding you to the ground. Now become aware of the dark space or the blankness behind the closed eyes. Imagine this whole space encompassing the whole body. The body floats in the center of this space. Imagine that the body is slowly sinking deeper and deeper into the space. Slowly, slowly, it sinks like a leaf falling from a tree. Feel your body sinking into the depths of that infinite space, that infinite consciousness. Stay with that feeling there. If any thoughts arise, try and be a witness to them. Try to not get too involved with them. And continue the feeling of that sinking sensation. Now move your awareness to your breath. Without changing the breath, simply watch the in and outflow of the breath at the nostrils. When you breathe in, be aware that you're breathing in. Imagine you're experiencing breath for the first time. As you inhale, feel the health-giving oxygen entering your body, nourishing every cell. As you exhale, feel the poisons leaving your body, letting all the toxins and stress flowing out. So staying with that breath, nourishing every cell in your body, and letting go of anything that you don't need. Fully trusting in the ability of the body to heal itself, to provide you with what you need, and to provide the body with what it needs. So trusting in the ability of the body and the breath to nourish yourself. So now slowly bring your mind back to your resolve, repeating mentally your resolve 3 times with emphasis, conviction, and belief. So repeating that same resolve you had at the beginning. And now to end the practice, so slowly visualize yourself in the room where you are. Imagine the building you're in. Imagine the actual room you're in. Imagine the doors and the windows of the rooms you're in as much detail as possible. Visualize the furniture around, everything else that's around. Visualizing. And then now see your body lying on the floor. So your body lying peacefully on the floor. And now bring your attention to the other participants, to everyone else sharing this space today, even though it is a virtual space, but it is a space. And then slowly keeping your eyes closed if possible, just moving the body and coming to one side and coming up into sitting, taking your time. So there's no rush. You've been lying down for a little while, so you might need a little bit of time to come up. And then once you're up, so just rub your hands together. And then bring your hand in front of your eyes. Absorbing practice. And then you can slowly open the eyes, but we're going to chant Om in a minute. So when we're going to be chanting Om, we're going to be inhaling, going up. And then when we exhale, we'll imagine this light around our body, protecting us, and then coming back to the center. So it's inhale, exhale, Om, coming back here and to the center. So we'll do that 3 times. So join me when you're ready. So inhale, Om. 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 Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May the entire universe be filled with peace, love, light, and joy. And thank you very much for joining me. And may that protective light around you protect you for the whole week and nourish you. Thank you very much.